Hey guys, quick update on a couple of things. Number one is I really want to thank all of my subscribers. I've had this concern about the ads that YouTube fairly recently is able to put on unmonetized channels. My channel is unmonetized at this point, and believe it or not, I'm one subscriber away from being able to become monetized, and that would give me control over the type of ads for the most part, making them skippable and making them as short as possible. And I thought, since YouTube is going to put ads on my videos anyway, that as soon as I'm able to, I will become monetized and do the best that I can to reduce the ad content, so to speak. The second thing is my 2017 Ram 1500 Ecodiesel. Today is Thursday, September 2nd, 2021. And coming home from work this past Monday, it's like almost 50 miles to and from work, and I was on about the 7th mile of that journey on a major highway, Route 84 here in PA, and I went to pass a semi. Well, I stepped on the throttle, as you know you do to pass, and nothing happened. And I thought that was kind of odd, because the only problem indicators that I had was the ABS light. The park brake light stayed on all the time, and the traction control light was on, which, after what I thought was a fairly thorough diagnosis, I thought it was the ABS module. So anyway, I stepped on the throttle to pass this semi, and nothing happened. So I gave up on that idea, got back in the right lane, and I was fairly close to my exit. So I came off the exit, check engine light came on, service throttle, electronic throttle body, or throttle control I think it might say, came on, and basically I lost all power. Talk about a hazardous situation. So I coasted off the side of the road, shut the truck off. I keep the scan tool with me all the time, and it's not a great scan tool. It's it barely gets you by, but it's an OVO, or I'm not even sure what it is. I bought it a year or more ago. So anyway, I plugged in the scan tool, scanned it for codes, and there were none, which I thought was kind of odd with the check engine light and the service electronic throttle body lights on. So I tried to start the truck. It actually did start. I was probably half a mile away from a truck stop, so I limped my way into the truck stop and found a parking spot, parked, shut the truck off, and contemplated my options. I was still probably 40 miles from home, a lot of hilly driving, and you know, you think how much you spend for these trucks these days. I've seen some of these Denali's for $80,000, $90,000. I've bought homes for less than that, but you can't drive your house to work, so I don't know. It seems ridiculous. But anyway, I rescanned it, and I had 12 codes at this point. NOx sensors, communication loss between TCM and PCM, transmission control module, powertrain control module. This time the service throttle body code was in there, and a plethora of other codes. So I tried to clear the codes, and they immediately came back. Weighing my options, the price of a tow, I thought, you know what, I'm going to just try to get it home. And thankfully I was successful in that, although 35, 45 mile an hour was my max speed. I could not clear the codes. They immediately came back. And the one for the service throttle body disables the turbo. So it was a nightmare, but I did get it home. So doing what I did, knowing what I know, I pulled all the connectors, and there's 4 of them underneath the driver's seat, you know, underneath the body, that is, but that location under the driver's seat. And unbeknownst to me, and the key was off, obviously I know better than to start pulling things apart with the ignition on. I disconnected the transmission control harness. Then I got a new code that disabled the shift interlock. So now I'm not able to start the vehicle, even crank it. It won't even crank because apparently it doesn't know what gear it's in. And to even make matters worse, you can't get the key out because I believe that the TCM thinks that it's still in gear, so it won't let you release the ignition to pull the key out. So I disconnected the battery, I let it sit overnight, called out from work the next day, and I was able to get the key out, and I was able to start the vehicle again after I reconnected the battery the next day. So I'm not going to bore you with any more details, but the bottom line was I did not feel comfortable driving it to the closest dealer that I feel is reliable, which is 30 miles away. So I called the local tow company, $250. They towed it to the local dealer. And it's kind of funny because I called roadside assistance. I still have emission and powertrain warranty on the truck. And they told me it would be $239 because it was a non-local dealer, as they say. So I knew that it wouldn't be more than $250 to tow it myself, and I just opted to do that. So it got to the dealer yesterday, which was Wednesday, and it got there fairly late, probably 2 in the afternoon. And the dealer called me this morning, today, Thursday, and told me that there was a connector under the truck, and I don't know which one it is, but when I go to pick the truck up, I'm going to find out, that was full of water and shorting out. And here's the kicker. They said that was also causing my ABS traction control park brake light to stay on. Which is, I think it's kind of weird because the code that it threw for that was internal ABS module failure. So I guess anything's possible with the electronics and systems that they have running these vehicles today. But $400, they fixed the wiring issue, re-sealed the connector so that it, you know, would stay dry, and hopefully I'm going to pick it up tomorrow, or so they tell me anyway. It should be ready tomorrow. But yeah, I just wanted to update on the Ecodiesel, and I'll do another update once I pick it up to see if it actually fixed it or not, and find out what connector under the truck was at fault, and I'll share that with you guys in case any of y'all have that issue, that maybe this will help you. And again, I just want to say thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, and hopefully this video will help somebody as far as the Ecodiesel is concerned. You guys have a great night, and I'll be going up to New York tomorrow night, come rain, shine, hail, snow, sleet, or the tides of hell. And I've got an idea for a recipe I want to do. So if you're into that, you know, with the, I'm not sure I'll need the Dynaglobe, but definitely the Dutch oven. And I just want to say that I'm very appreciative for all you guys. And I hope you have an awesome holiday weekend, and we'll talk very soon. Again, guys, thanks so much, and take care.